the Inoxico Core platform. You can use this platform to search for and view company profiles in our database. You also have the ability to request a research report. We are plugged into Subsea. All registered entities are available on our database. We do hold data on non-registered entities and companies situated outside of South Africa. Once you have logged in, this will be the landing page you will see in front of you. And on the front of the screen, you would see the search bar. You can search for a company either using the company name, the registration number, or the VAT number. Once you have added in your search criteria, you would click on the Find button. The system would do a search in the back end and pull out information that we have on companies with this specific name. Where you have done a search using the company registration number, the system will bring up a direct hit for that specific company. In an instance where you do not find the company you are looking for, you can click on Can't Find Your Company, Add It Now, and you would need to provide some more information on that company. You would need to select the type of report you require and provide us with a bit more information on that company. This request would then go to our research team, where we would then contact the company to update the information. Once you have located the company you are looking for, you would see on certain companies it would have the previously researched section. So this basically means we have done an update on the specific company. Once you click on your company, it will take you under the new request section. Before you do a new request, you do have the ability to look at our on-file information, which will be available under the Quick View tab. Once you clicked on the Quick View tab, the information of that company would then populate. Each section on our specific report would be available on the left. For example, if you'd like to see active business interest and you click on that section, it would then bring you to that section on the report. Under the summary section, we would provide an expert score and a quick score. The expert score is given by our credit risk assessment team, and we can see it was last updated 2 months ago, so that's where we last did an update on this company. The quick score is a system generated score. As you scroll down on the quick view, you would be able to see your company details, which is the statutory information that pulls through from Subsea. The court notices section. We are plugged into Courtworks, so all judgments and liquidation applications are available on our database. The ownership structure. Each section would have a slight summary of it. If you click on the Show More button, it would then open up more detailed information for that section. Once you are done looking through the information that we have in the database on the online Quick View report, you can then decide if you'd like to request a new report on this company. This would then come through to our research team, where we would update and confirm company information. In order to request a new report, you would click on New Request, and the system would bring you to the specific report types that are available. We have certain report types loaded in the database. you are able to see the report name, the amount of that specific report, and the turnaround time. On each different report type, you would be able to see what specific modules are included on that report. Each section that has a green tick would mean that we would be doing new research. So once the report is requested, our research team would update and confirm that information, whereas the blue tick would be on-file information. Once you have decided which report you'd like to request, you would click on the Select button. You would then need to provide us with information on the company. Where there is a red asterisk, it is a mandatory field. You need to specify if you have consent in order for us to do the research report and if we are able to divulge. So basically, once the report comes into our research team, can we advise them that we are phoning on behalf of your company? The report currency is a drop down where you can select your report currency. If you have an internal reference number you'd like to use, you can add it in, as well as any special instructions. Where you have your credit application, or bank statements, or the financial statements, you are able to upload it under the upload supporting files. Bank account information, the system will notify you if we have existing details for that company. If you'd like to use existing, you would click on use existing. However, if you have banking details that you'd like us to verify, you do have the option to add that in. The trade reference information, you would need to provide us with the inquiry amount, as this is a mandatory field, as well as the currency. You would also need to stipulate the terms. Trade reference information, you do have the ability to add in the supplier's information, the contact name, the contact number, and the email address. Once you have populated your supplier information, you would click on Checkout. The system will advise you to confirm your order. You would be able to see which type of report you've requested, the amount, as well as the turnaround time. It would also show you which company you are requesting the report on. And once you are done, you would then click on Order Now. The system would then generate a reference number for you. That reference number can be used when you are calling to find out any information on your report, but it's also how we would track the report internally. In an instance where you would like to know what is actually happening on your report and to track the progress of your report, you would click on the Reports tab, and you would then be able to see under which status your report is sitting. If I would like to see where my specific report is sitting, I can click on that specific report, and it would open up the report timeline. So it would show me when the report was requested and as it moved through the different stages in our research team. You also have the ability to go to the Messages tab, where you can send a message to the specific research team and advise them of any additional information, or if you'd like to ask them to speed up your specific report, you can send a message on the messages section. The messages tab does operate the same as WhatsApp. Once the message is sent to the research team, they would receive the message and send you a response on the messages tab. Once your report has been completed, you do have the ability to download your historical completed reports. This information will always be available on the core platform for you. On the home screen, you will notice that we have a few tabs available on the top. The Notifications tab would show you any notifications that have been made on the database on your specific reports. These notifications would also be sent to you via email. Under the Listings tabs would show any adverse listings that you have created on a specific company. The Companies tab would detail all companies that we are currently monitoring for you, so if there is a change in the business status, you would be able to get an alert on that specific company. Your Reports tab would detail all the reports that you have requested on the database, and you have the ability to download those completed reports. Under your username, you would have the ability to create a specific team. In order to create a team, you would click on Add Team. The purpose of this team section is where you would like multiple people to get notifications or to receive a specific report once it has been completed. You would need to provide a team name, you would need to manage this preference. For example, if we've done an account verification service and it has failed, you can then state who you'd like to receive that notification, the requester or the requester and the distribution list. You can manage preference on every single line, and you are able to create a distribution list. So this is where you can add multiple people's email addresses in order for them to get those notifications or to receive the completed report once it has been finalized. And the system would then create the team for you. If you'd like to go back to the home screen, you would click on the Inoxico logo and it would take you back to the home screen where you can then search for another company. That brings us to the end of the Inoxico core platform. Thank you.